I seem to be late for a previous engagement. It's been a pleasure, Mr. Cryptosporidium. Do feel free to drop by at your leisure. I think you'll find we have some mutual interests.
But...
Excellent, excellent. I'll expect you for lunch then. Splendid. Must dash?
Whoever this Ponsonby is, he seems awfully convenient. Contrived, even. Keep an eye on him, Crypto, and use him for all he's worth.
Bang at it! You've been in your cups. Use the force. I don't know who you are.
What's shaking, Ponzi? This ain't just a social call, is it?
I'm afraid not. I'm relieved to see you, sir. The Soviets appear to be up to some mischief.
What kind of mischief are we talking about? 'Cause if she says she's 18, you can't just call her a liar.
No, no. The Soviet ambassador is throwing a party for the opening of an exhibit of Russian modern art. Frankly, it's making me a bit nervous. A number of Albion's VIPs are in attendance.
So, what? You want me to get over there, rough the ambassador up a little?
Dear Lord, no. I just need you to mingle with the crowd and check it out. Incognito, as it were.
Okay, I'll get a disguise. Wouldn't want my pretty mug to ruin anybody's appetite. Okie dokie, Smokey. I'll go grab a disguise and mingle with the in crowd.
Excellent. I'll stay in radio contact in case you need me.
God save the Queen and all who sail in her! Right, I'm taking you down!
You're nearly there. Now remember, I need you to blend in with the crowd. We don't want to provoke a panic.
Mr. Ron!
Smoothly done, sir. Now then, there seems to be no sign of my men, but in the...
Shoot the humans all you want, spaceman, but you're only treating the symptoms. You want to get the disease, you have to shoot the spores. Lestrovia!
Good heavens! Hurry, Cryptosporidium! Kill them all! None must escape!
Bring Dr. Cornemass! You snivelling little rat!
It shall be done, my lord. Oh yes, jolly good one. Excellent notion.
Easy to manage. Your phone is getting...
Your wish is my command.
Don't ever do that! Oh, please, manners!
Thanks, Cupcake. Always nice to meet a chick who can handle her guns. You got a name?
The name is Natalia. I'm here to help you, spaceman. Or do you prefer Mr. President?
Mr. What the? Does everybody on this dismal freaking island know who I am?
Duh, pretty much. At least everyone in my line of work.
Oh, so you work for Ponsonby?
Yet. Although after this little incident, I may have to ask him for a job. I work for the Komitet Gosudarstvenoi Bezopeznosti.
Why, you make pasta?
I'm a secret agent with the KGB.
What the hell do you think was in those statues?
Hard to say. It's listed in official documents as Goshniev Kro.
Sounds tasty.
It loosely translates as either an incredibly lethal biological weapon or a quasi-legal performance enhancer for the Soviet Olympic team, depending on the context.
So, what is it? Some kind of mutagen? 'Cause I don't know what mutants are supposed to look like, but...
Actually, no. It's a spore. It infects a host through inhalation or skin contact. But after a brief incubation period, it seems to set about genetically rebuilding the victim into something not human.
You think somebody engineered it for the purpose?
You have a better explanation? I'm just trying to put all the pieces together. At first, I thought it was being made here, but now I am not so sure. Bojomoy! The schedule's been moved up. They're about to shower these abominable spores all over the city. You take the Hyde Park infestation. I'll handle the ones in Soho. And Spaceman, good hunting,
She's right. You must hurry to Hyde Park and kill all infected humans at once. We mustn't allow this parasite to spread. My men have marked locations for 4 similar statues in Hyde Park. These should look sharp. Those small thingies. They're broken loose.
That must have left quite a bump.
Elizabeth II, Queen of the Britons! Don't oh my knife! Stop that! This is above me pay grade. Stop! In the name of our Britannic Majesty! Space Leprechaun! Bloody Americans! Stop! Or I'll say stop again! For England!
There's a group of infectees moving towards the south gate. Hurry and eliminate them.
Meet my friends! Bagger!
Dear God, they're headed for Parliament. Stop them, Cryptosporidium.
Scotland's preserved force! Regard! Any second now! Oh. Stop! In the name of... Learn to aim!
Looks like the stragglers are bolting to the Soviet embassy. You know what to do, Crypto.
Vali отсюда!
anymore near your position. I'll slap it up on your...
Where the hell? What's the bloody backup? Splendid job, sir. A tour de force, if I may. But you'd best make quick your exit. I expect the constabulary will be arriving shortly to investigate.
Somebody ring up the proper authorities!
I'll be in touch.
Spitfire, isn't she?
Run for your miserable little lives! They come from outer space!
I have yet to kill you.
I've got you in my sights!
For your virtue, or whatever's left of it!
Hiya, hot stuff. Sorry to keep you waiting. So what's the buzz, baby? Tell me what's a-happening.
I'm so glad you asked, baby. I have to meet my contact, Agent Sergey. He says he's got vital information for me. Unfortunately, he fears they may be onto him, so he and I can't be seen together.
And I should care because...
I'm not exactly KGB Employee of the Month, Crypto. They may well have a hit squad out looking for me. Before I make contact with Sergey, anyone on my tail must be shaken or eliminated.
Oh, I'll stick to your tail, all right.
I figured. Although you do stand out in a crowd, better get a disguise.
This inside man of yours, what's he found that's worth risking his life to get to you?
Sergey feels as I do, that someone or something has perverted the KGB and even the Soviet government. And people who ask why have had a troubling tendency to disappear.
Soviet dissidents disappearing. You're right, that is weird. Look, can you really trust this guy Sergey? I mean, how do we know he's not playing both sides?
I trust him implicitly. Sergey and we have a history.
Uh-oh. So let's say I help you out. What's in it for me? Aside from your bewitching company, of course.
A piece of your mothership. Sergey has agreed to procure it for you, in exchange for your help in this matter. How does that sound?
Like a gas. Although I would have done it for your company.
alive! It's Pete Townsend!
Cliff Richard!
They're coming!
Give me something to do, will ya?
Tired of bird watching already, are you? At the moment, our most pressing need is to persuade the young humans to stop taking Revelade.
Get 'em high on life, huh? Sounds good. How do we do it?
I've been pondering how best to manipulate the adolescent humans' burgeoning counterculture to our advantage. Fashion? Too abstract. Books and magazines? Hefner's already covered that side of the street. Then it hit me. Radio! This pirate radio fad correlates with similar phenomena, such as teen rebellion and folk music guitarists. According to my calculations, this is the perfect way to reach out to the kids.
If you say so. So how do I use pirate radio?
Simply slip into the pirate radio station and broadcast this LP I've prepared. If my assumptions are correct, it will incite them to spontaneously create a happening. It's quite convincing. I even use their lingo.
LP, huh? Sounds groovy. Okay, Daddy-O, I'll spin your platter. Where's the pirate radio station?
I'm afraid you'll have to locate it yourself. The signal is bouncing off all these metal structures. I can't triangulate it accurately. You might try mind scanning the local inhabitants.
Right on. Leave it to me, Poxy. Persuasion's my specialty.
Don't I know it? Good luck, Crypto. And remember, I'm counting on you.
I want to meet the pirate DJ. Roger said he hides out in the side streets, south of the bridge. Of course, Roger was out of his brain on leapers at the time. Bloody twit. We all have our fetishes. The only thing that does it for me anymore is curling up in the tub with Valley of the Dolls and a tin of chocolates.
Weird the police haven't nicked the pirate DJ yet. Not many hiding places in Soho. I've been hiding from me mum for 3 years and she always finds me.
I've got to keep running now. Keep my lift button down.
Strange. You'd think the buildings in Soho would make it difficult to send out a clear signal, but that pirate DJ manages nicely. Whoa. Engineering 101 flashback, man. Very uncool.
There's the DJ. Get over there and take over his phonograph.
Attention, garish freaks, this is your Pirate King speaking. I command you to listen to me. Yes, dullard mods, breeding sheds, and oily rockets, benevolent monsters, party. It's Tower Radio's first month anniversary, and to celebrate, we sorted out some shindig down at Canalside.
Where the hell's the bloody backup?
Galactic travellers come as you are, go naked. Compliance is mandatory and disobedience means death. Just kidding. Some people say I've got all the charm of a communist dictator. I like to think I'm more of a fashion Nazi myself. Right, let's get to the mood with the Green Horse.
No, the smithereens!
Attention, Dread Pirate DJ! We have you surrounded!
See, this is why I'm giving up the whole Radio Pirates again. Packing it in to become a monk of the Archboodleian Order. Never heard of Archboodle? Him of the Sacred Cross? Well, the Order's arranged a happening to commemorate the 40,000th anniversary of his holy sproutings. Come on down the canal side, get your groove on.
I order you to take the needle off the record and put on some Acker milk. Or maybe St James' Last Orchestra.
It's become rather gay, the whole scene. Or at least that was, until I'd heard about that from down. I can't tell you what's going to happen, but it'll blow Eve Klein's naked lady body painting out of the water. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Come on over now. I've only got enough Revelade to feed another, 15 groupies. Hurry before it becomes too crowded. I can hear half of Albion getting their belly down already. Right, now that I've got that off my chest, let's try something a bit more,
The broadcast is complete, but now you need to hustle over to the happening. Oh, an invader's work is never done.
Stop! In the name of our Britannic Majesty! Out! Sight! Planet! Don't ever do that again. Come! Whatever you've done, I'm sure you had good. Extraterrestrial. Beat my out of the way, you banger! Here! Cease and desist this running business!
Bloody hell, what was that? Ah! Come here, coward! Big as a brick, are you? I'm gonna stove your head in, maggot! You're gonna play silly cookies all day. Oh, that's right. Go on, you fight. Lost your coffee already.
We need military assistance immediately!
I'll not die yet!
What are you doing? You're supposed to be convincing them, not terrorizing them. Although that is good fun.
Well, I'll say stop again.
Excuse me. Yo, listen up. Brothers and sisters, I gotta tell you, the doors of my consciousness have been flung wide open. I mean, it's all happening, you know? Anyway, suddenly I'm wondering, what are we here for?
That's easy. We're here to change the world, man.
Well, yeah, obviously, but how? How do we change the world?
Well, you know, by dressing and acting different like. And, you know, breaking social mores and stuff.
But at what price, man? How can you say your minds are free when you're still slaves to Revelade?
But Revelade has liberated our souls. Besides, we can quit any time we want to.
What it's done is rot your brain stems. Your benevolent alien overlords command you. Rejoice and obey.
Bloody hell, mate, you're higher than I am. I'll have whatever you're on.
Liberated your souls? Geez, where do I start? Look, first off, you don't have no, you're not ready for that one. Look, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. It's an illusion, dig? A bourgeois construct. Don't you get it? The only way to be free is to stop wanting to. Discipline is freedom.
Whoa!
Ah, give me a break. Admit it. You're in this for the free drugs.
Well, okay, yeah. But what's wrong with that? Revelade has opened our minds, man. Expanded our consciousness. Facilitated the procurement of casual sex. I mean, Revelade rocks!
Look at yourself. Strung out, smelly, dressed like you fell through a homeless shelter window.
Oi, speak for yourself. My clothes make a statement about who I am in society.
Forget the clothes and the hair. They're just trappings. They're not the real you. The real you transcends fashion.
What are you saying? I suppose we should all get crew cuts and go to work for the man then. Is that it?
No. Rebel against the man in your minds. Take the system apart from inside. You dig? Change your clothes, your hair, your faces. Infiltrate the square system. Outperform him, out-earn him, and overthrow his status quo.
And make tons of cash in the bargain. Wow! Fight consumerism with more consumerism. I think you're onto something. Revelade is a nowhere scene. I'm off to apply for a job at the stock exchange. Who's with me?
Do you mind?
Take that, you bloody twig! Easy, Chuck!
Good to see you, brother.
Modernism is so 19th century. Pop art is where it's at, am I right?
Push off, oldie. The Canal Side Mod Mob is invitation only.
But, it's about your leader's Lambretta. He parked it,
Ah, go whinge to Lionel about it. He's right over there, surrounded by all the Flopsies. Now piss off. Good to see you, brother.
Henry VIII, I am.
Good to see you, brother.
So what's been happening in the scene?
Not much. Otis Redding is still cool. Sky's still trendy and our suits are still good for another week.
I hear there's a new cult in town. Something about a guy called Arkvoodle.
So?
So he's the hippest thing to hit Canal Side since Eric Clapton, man. Get with it. I got a totally groovy new plan. Get everyone together. It's time to make fashion memorable.
What's the buzz?
I've discovered this totally groovy fashion guru named Arkvoodle.
Oh yeah? Well, if he's so great, ask him why spats never came back into style.
Truth hurts, baby. We're behind the times. We gotta move forward, and Arkvoodle is the way.
Fashion's all about being an individual, yeah? We don't need no Arkvoodle to lead us.
Arkvoodle can predict the future. He can tell what'll be fashionable before it's even invented.
Get down off your soapbox, Grandad. It's not possible.
Oh yeah? Well, guess what you'll all be wearing in 10 years' time? Mascara! And high heels on even higher soles! 4 inches ain't thick enough, baby!
I was never really that fond of my ankles anyway.
Arkvoodle's got the biggest soul collection you could ever lay your eyes on.
Has he got stacks in Tamla Motown?
Yeah, sure, why not? In fact, he's got stuff you ain't never even heard of.
I dunno. Not even the largest record stores have that kind of stuff. You sure you heard right?
How else would I know what the all-time coolest Motown is? I bet it's so cool you've never even heard of it!
Oh yeah? So tell us, what does Arkvoodle listen to?
Get this, non-stop, all day, every day, The Who!
Oh, let down, man. No mod worth his suede shoes would listen to The Who.
I think it's some guy called Cliff Richard. Arkvoodle has his entire back catalog.
Oh, and for a moment I almost thought you were cool.
Who else? The Supremes!
Not bad, but everyone's heard of them, man. I can listen to that stuff at home.
3 words, and one of them's a disease. Blind Willie Syphilis.
Who the hell is that?
Man, I knew you guys weren't cool enough. I don't know why I'm wasting my time.
Oh, you mean Blind Willie Syphilis. Yeah, I think I've heard of him, yeah. You say Arkvoodle likes him?
Arkvoodle's an ancient alien god. He's seen every fashion trend since the dawn of time.
No way. An alien? Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
Oh yeah, he's got universal appeal.
Bad pun aside, he does sound very cool. Maybe there is something to this cult business.
Behold!
Tja, parlor tricks. Smoke and mirrors.
Are you out of your minds? I'm a freaking alien! No respect, I tell you.
Okay, if Arkvoodle's got the best soul collection in the world, bring us some tunes.
Oh, I'll bring you some tunes. I'll bring you tunes so good they'll melt your monkey brains.
You do that.
Fine, I will. Pox, I need your help. And go easy on the smart-ass comments.
Me? Rebut you in an erudite fashion? I wouldn't dream of it.
Pox, you gotta tell me, was there any Furon music on the mothership?
What a strange request. Besides my own collection of chamber music, and some greatest hits collections, you know, Summer Nights on Furon, all that stuff.
That's not gonna cut it. I need something with soul.
Gastro did have some Blind Willie Syphilis data cores. I wouldn't call it music, but it may suit your purpose.
Yeah, I remember that guy. A real deep voice, throbbing kind of stuff. Any chance the data cores survived?
Well, they are hardy little things. But now that I think of it, the local pirate DJ was playing something recently that sounded distressingly familiar. The pirate DJ must have found one of Gastro's data cores.
A dead pirate DJ and Furon blues. I think I just found my purpose in life.
Friends of the Revolution, get your fingers out, prick up your ears and listen. I'm back buccaneering the torpid Albion Airways, rerouting the shortwave seas, trespassing on your tranny radios once more. Yes, the pirate is back, and there'll be no more looking back. That's right, I'm braving the latest Archie with the Old Bailey and the Plot Squad, bringing you the latest in hip. And speaking of hip, wouldn't you, Adam and Eve, my itchy fingers have found the sleeper hit of the decade. It's by Blind Willie Syphilis, and it's called Furon Freak Jam. This new album's got it all: blues, soul, rock and roll. Make you twist and shout. None of that airy-fairy folk nonsense. This is knocking, knee-trembling, mind-melting. It's in your face and out of this world. Make you crap your wick. Yeah, you heard right, but you ain't heard it all. This lay down the groove, sing with the seraphim, and plays melodies that hit you like manna from heaven. Pure stardust, straight from the velvet gold mine, baby. That's just the dust jacket. Wake up! The future's here. You ready for it? Stay tuned!
Well, it's been such a long road, it might seem that there is something to say. Gathered all our evidence, and we've analyzed it every single way. This long road is dragging me from equality. I'm certain that I'm right.
little green Americans!
It's been such a long ride. I'm not sure we know which direction to go. We've taken it this long stride. It is oh so slow. A lot of things to do.
Don't make me pull my nightstick!
Lock up your mums, potted freaks. The countdown has started. I'll be squirting blind willy syphilis right down at you.
In the name of
Only
Elizabeth
on
II,
Pirate
Queen of the Britons! Queen of the Britons! Here! Police! Really get me, man. Oh, my mistake.